Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are now live watching Raw, and Braun Strowman just threw Adam Pearce to the ground because Adam Pearce said last but not least when it comes to Strowman, and Strowman apparently took offense to that, so...
And he headbutted him.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna get us into a game here since we're coming on a commercial here.
Yeah, okay, great timing. Let's get on into this. Awesome. Oh my god. I think before we get into a game, I do want to send out a tweet just to let people know that we're live. Boom! Sent out the tweet. Excellent. I'm also going to just kind of post a link in the Discord. Remember, y'all, we're live on Twitch for Raw and SD this week. And then... there we go. Awesome. Let's do this.
Alright.
Oh, Farmstead. Beautiful. Farmstead, and it's like the upside down version of Farmstead too, which you know I'd love.
Alright.
Day been, friend.
I'm doing alright. Nice hit there. Oh, that was a whiff.
Beautiful. Hell yeah.
Nice shot there.
And I whiffed. There it is. Hooray! I am going to turn you up just a tad. Javaris is here. What's up, Javaris? Javaris said, so... I wonder what that's in reference to, if there's some kind of news that I'm not aware of, or if it's just something that happened last night or today.
Yeah, it's a good question. I have no idea what Javaris is referencing. I still feel like my prediction of a fatal five-way is going to come to pass.
It seems like they're already setting it up right now. Oh, anyone mind telling me why the fuck Braun wilded out on Pierce? Because he's mentally unstable.
Yeah, that pretty much seems to be the correct answer here. Great job, man.
Abel is here and he subscribed with Prime. Thank you so much, Abel.
We really appreciate it, Abel. Thank you. Yeah, and by the way, guys, just to get ahead of it, we 100% made the right call cutting early on our Survivor Series live reactions. I mean, one, it was just a shitty night last night for us, but two, the retirement was a big nothing burger. No angle, no nothing.
I like my nothing burger with a side of even more nothing.
Yeah.
Can't speak for you on what your nothing burger preferences are, but you're in goal, you ready? Good. And that's in. Great job.
Hell yeah. So yeah, guys, no angle. It really was just a formal retirement. You know, I don't know why you had to close. Honestly, I would have appreciated it more if they opened the pay-per-view with it and then got on to Survivor Series. I feel like that would have been more poetic. You know, with the end comes the beginning. And we're still fucking talking about this. I'm hearing it now.
Yeah. It's a little grating. Javaris thought Taker might get jumped by Ali in Retribution, but nope.
That would have been so cool for them.
Yes.
Hell, they even gave that to Nexus, I believe. They did jump The Undertaker one time, if I remember right.
Yeah, that wasn't when he was retired, though, or retiring, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. My God, Braun. Pick me! No! Calm down, bro.
That should go in. Yeah, we're good. Hooray!
Great job, dude.
Paul said, see ya. Oh, Abel also said, so who do you guys think will challenge Drew at TLC? I think we're all thinking Sheamus on that, so we agree with you, Abel. Paul said, see you at the Saudi show, Taker. No, wait, I won't because I never have. No, F off.
Ha! Good for you, Paul.
Dom said it would have been poetic if Taker retiring opened the show, especially with Roman winning against Drew, especially since Roman took over the yard.
I'm sorry, I was busy listening to Raw. What did you say?
I was just reading Dominique's comment. He said it would have been poetic if Taker retiring opened the show, especially with Roman winning in the main event, because Roman was the one that beat Taker for the last time at Mania, and he took over the yard and stuff.
Yeah, I agree 1,000%, Dominique. That's how Survivor Series should have been structured, to me personally. But we are getting a Raw Tag title match tonight between New Day and the Hurt Business, I guess, in a rematch.
Oh, I'm rooting for the Hurt Business, low-key.
Same. Again, New Day.
Is it Cedric? Is it Cedric and Shelton?
Possibly. I don't know.
If it's Cedric and Shelton, I'm rooting for them for sure. If MVP or Lashley is involved, I'm a little more ambivalent, but Shelton is like that tag team pro, and Cedric is just somebody that deserves the world.
Yeah.
He's just one of those guys that, like, no matter what you give him, it's just not enough. Like an Ali type, I feel like.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Great shot. Yes. Oh, I'm going to mute my phone. It's beautiful. I have a quick little slider on the side of my phone right above the power button. When it's all the way down, volume is normal. When it's in the middle, I think it turns vibrations off but keeps volume on. And then when it's all the way at the top, it turns vibrations and volume off.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I love it. It's a OnePlus phone, and I think they all have that feature. The OnePlus brand, I mean. You got that? Great job. What's up, Mom? Here comes Hurt Business. Wow, this is fast. Or is this a Lashley thing separate?
No, I think this is the tag title matchup.
Wow, this is fast. Damn. Damn. Chipper got it. Chipper's a really good defensive bot. Oh, come on. Yeah, Javaris, he definitely did. And at this point, I'm wondering if that's even unlike him IRL. He might not even be playing a character with that shit.
I think this might be Cedric and Chuck, because they're making a big thing about how Cedric really instigated the challenge, and how Cedric wants to be in the spotlight, which, good for you, Cedric.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I got it. Yes. Woohoo! Abel thinks Shelton and Cedric are winning this. He thinks that they didn't win last week because they wanted to have New Day kind of pass the torch to Street Profits last night. That's a fair point. I like that. That's a really good point, Abel. Good idea.
Yeah, I find that very agreeable, Abel. And it was a great match. And I think, again, Street Profits could be worthy torchbearers. Their promo level to me, it doesn't even compare with New Day.
No, yeah, it's kindergarten versus college. Or really, I guess it would be more apropos to say like 7th grade versus college. Nice.
Excellent. We played that so well.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
Because you can even say I boost here towards the ball in the air, not losing my momentum, and then bam.
Yep. Here we go. Cedric and Shelton. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I got this. Yeah.
Excellent.
What a play to end the game. Great setup on this, dude. That was absolutely ideal for me.
Yeah.
Woo-wee. We're getting off to a hot start tonight. I'm going to get a little more comfortable between games. Actually, it is between games. Do you want to just take a little bit of a break from Rocket League to react to Raw while this match is going on?
Sure. We got Kofi and Xavier being introduced now.
The New Day. All right. We are Gucci. Chiefin is here. What's good, Chiefin? Good to see a decent little chunk of our core audience has shown up. Javaris, Abel, Dominique, Paul, Chiefin. You guys might be the only ones here. I don't know.
Hey, if you are, we're grateful to have you guys here. It's wonderful.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, X is styling on him. He's feeling himself today.
I really think Hurt Business might do it this time. I hope they do it this time.
Yeah. I'm guessing they will. Sean is here. Hey, Sean. Oh, and Abel gifted a sub to Javaris. Thank you, Abel.
That was really sweet, Abel. Thank you. Now, Benjamin's styling on Xavier here.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Matt style, baby.
Hey, we know he's got that amateur wrestling experience, collegiate athlete.
Yeah, plenty of it.
Oh, and again, just dominating Xavier on the mat here. Look at this. And then the knee. Oh, my God. And this is a great opportunity for the Hurt Business, too, because you know Street Profits pushed the New Day to the limit last night. They beat the New Day, so they can't be going into this title defense 100%.
Yeah.
And I think the Hurt Business has been the best thing, again, to happen for Cedric, for Shelton, and hell, even for Bobby. And Bobby shouldn't have even really needed it in the first place with his look and everything, but it's really brought out the best in him, and it's utilized MVP in a way that I just adore. A nice suplex by Shelton. Oh, covering it. No. You know, I know Archer in AEW, you know, he got some Suzuki-gun support, including, I think, from Shelton. So, you know, Suzuki-gun, because they're pirates, they just want treasure everywhere. And I know Shelton's aligned with the Hurt Business, but once you join Suzuki-gun, you know, you're just always going to be a member for life in that way.
Yeah, exactly. You're a member for life in the sense that if you actually try and leave, they will kill you.
Exactly. What a running knee up the rope by Shelton to Kofi, taking Kofi out. I think with that close count, we're going to go to commercial, and yes, we are. So let me give him a better pack and get us in another game.
Sean Carpenter wants to know if anyone in WWE has been helped by anything more than the Hurt Business to help Shelton Benjamin.
At the present moment, no, because I'd love to say Retribution helping Ali and such, and they're starting to be on the mend a little bit. But even then, I'd say Hurt Business helping Shelton has been far greater, just the presentation and everything else. I'm picking a team, by the way.
Okay, I'm joining you. Actually, before I join you, I want to make sure that our Rocket League graphic is actually up. There we go. All right, now I'm in. Awesome. Hooray. Go. Yeah, I agree with Abel. Hurt Business has helped everyone involved.
No doubt about it.
They're the only male faction that's in contendership for Faction of the Year right now.
Yes. God, if they would somehow, before the end of this year, nab the WWE title, they'd really be in serious conversation for me, too.
Well, I think we know the only person that's really viable to do that is Lashley, and he still has the U.S. title, so it seems unlikely.
Yeah, exactly.
It's funny, though, because I could genuinely see it happening eventually, just not this year.
I think it'd be so fucking cool for them.
Yeah. Damn it, I missed. Oh, boy. Great job. I got a demo. Yes. I got boost. Oh, shit. Oh, damn it. I was trying to demo Outlaw, and he jumped right as I got to where he would be. They seem to be really good at avoiding demos, actually. It's frustrating. Like, if you're on their trail getting ready to hit them, they have a really good tendency of jumping right before you would.
Right.
It's a pain in the ass. Especially because, like, realistically, the only way that you can do that is if you are a bot and if you have, like, eyes in the back of your head. Because if you just have the ball, you don't know when someone's coming up behind you.
Right.
It's kind of lame. Yes, that's in.
Nicely done, dude.
Yeah, Abel, that's a really good point. This version of Lashley would be a great opponent for Brock.
Well, he wants the Brock match so bad. And, like, I'm starting to wonder if it's ever going to happen for the dude
It's
the
not.
same way, you know?
I mean,
People
dude,
always-
was it last year or 2018? It might have been last year even. Lashley literally beat Roman Reigns the pay-per-view before SummerSlam, and Roman got the title shot against Brock anyway.
Yeah, like, if it wasn't going to happen for Lashley then when the circumstances were absolutely...
It was 2 years ago, because last year SummerSlam was Seth Brock.
Oh, fuck you, Outlaw. But yeah, if it didn't happen then, when the circumstances made all the sense in the world for it to be Lashley, like, how do you contrive it now? I mean, obviously you can make it anytime they want it with a little bit of effort. I'm just saying it seemed like they were going to set the table then, and they didn't.
Yeah.
So we're back with our tag
title
title
match
match
is
here.
back on, yeah. Oh, there we are in a rest hold though, so that's going to buy us a few seconds at least.
Nice hit there.
Damn it, I missed. Didn't miss that time. That was
Great job.
easy money. Beautiful.
Great job, dude. Yeah, I'm curious who Street Profits are going to feud with after this. My guess is Rudolph, because they still haven't left him alone about the tag titles.
Yeah, of course. God, they're such a pain in the ass. Why do they have to exist?
Yeah, that's a fair question indeed, friend.
Rich people at taxes. Really, rich people at poor people. You know, the whole they're such a pain in the ass, why do they have to exist thing.
Yeah.
Great job, by the way. I want to see.
Great teamwork there.
I actually didn't get to see this because I was stuck being buried in their goal. Oh, yeah, that was great. Great job, man.
Thank you. How am I sounding right now, by the way?
Great.
Okay.
Yeah, you're sounding great. My internet seems to be doing much better than it was last night. Oh, God, they're going to... Yeah, good job, brother. Do you feel like you're having ping problems?
No, it's just my family and I have been talking a lot since the horrors of last night. And they seem to know that every time, like, we record, that, like, their gaming goes to shit. And they do a lot of gaming together. Like, that's, like, their number one bonding activity.
Right.
And they're wondering if it's, like, Facebook call. So I told her after the stream, I'd broach this subject with you about maybe using an alternative. But I'm even thinking, like, I'm hoping that's not going to be a problem because,
Great job.
we've tried Discord in the past, thank you. And I feel like that hasn't always worked out for us. Skype, I know neither one of us wants to go back to. Although maybe that wouldn't be so bad. Because, wait, if we did Skype hypothetically...
I think maybe Discord.
Discord, we could try again. I'm open to Discord, definitely.
Because I've actually, now that I've been paying more attention to other streamers that use Discord, they've kind of had some conversations about how to make your mic quality better in Discord. So we might be able to use those methods to make it better for us.
Yeah, that might be worth trying. Because, dude, at the very least, here's what I'm thinking. Since we're really trying at my house to figure out what, like, the ping problem is, because my ping has been actually very stable, and I told Christy so. But I think to get to the source of the problem, it never hurts to experiment anyway.
Great job.
Awesome. So you and I could tinker a little bit maybe with different stuff. I mean, Discord, again, I agree with you 100%, is our best bet. Like, if Discord wouldn't work out for whatever reason, I don't even really know what to say to that.
And we could try Zoom, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe. I've actually had good experiences with Zoom, when all my equipment cooperates. Yeah. Zoom might actually be on the table. So Discord and Zoom. And then I guess I would just have to check with Christy and be like, hey, that's
Fosbury
awesome,
flop.
dude.
Fosbury flop goal, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, apparently something happened and the match is restarting, so.
Yeah, there was a double count out. New Day got themselves counted out.
Oh, okay. But yeah, we try it. I would check in with Christy and ask her, hey, how is the ping between you and Chris? Because, again, her and I, we just had a long conversation about the internet today because I just told her last night was fucking awful. Oh, and dude, get this. Just in case I didn't make it clear to you before, I just figured it'd be good for you to know. Because I openly offered, because you know I pay like $550 a month in my share of the rent here.
Right. And
I openly told Christy, I'm like, hey, I'll go as high. Dude, I would go as high as $650, another $100 if it meant getting better internet.
Right.
And she said, we're already getting the best deal that they offer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And she's like, no, this is the best that they offer. And I'm like, that's a joke. And she's like, yeah.
TDS is... Well, I think it really just comes down to, like, TDS is a much smaller internet company. Like, they aren't competing with the monopolies. Because none of the monopolies will service you because you live out in the fucking boonies.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Christy even said, you know, it's openly been said that, like, fiber optics and stuff... I'm going to lean in closer here. Fiber optics and stuff isn't even viable because of the number of properties, you know, that exist. It's just not economically viable for them.
Yeah.
So we're stuck with this rinky-dink ass company. But dude, the crazy thing was, like, I'd say like a half hour to an hour after you and I got off, right? Because you and I were just done with the show. I told you that show put me in a worse mood. I was actually in a pretty good mood when I called you last night, picking a team. But like, a little bit after that, my download speed, no fucking lie, was like 30 to 31 megabytes per second, which you know for my internet here is fantastic.
You know what, though, dude? That might also just have to do with it being later at night. I've noticed sometimes internet speeds tend to get better later at night.
That I kind of had a similar thought, too, but I really just looked at my internet, and I'm like, you really couldn't have been that way for the show? Like, you really could only do that when I'm offline with him now, and it means shit. Because I'll admit, like, I checked in on the Undertaker retirement stuff, and it's amazing that an already long entrance becomes even longer when it skips every 2 seconds.
Oh,
I'm just like, fucking hell. So, yeah, I guess we'll have to try, maybe we can even try as soon as tomorrow, you know, with fucking Stardom on Discord and see how that goes for us. But, yeah.
That's going to go in if you don't save it.
I gotcha. Oh, damn. That's not how I wanted to hit it. Are you around?
Ooh. Oh.
Fuck.
My vocal gymnastics are fun sometimes.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Oh, nope. I got this. All you.
I got this.
Super easy. Yes!
Just got there.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Yep, Abel and Javaris both agree that this restart almost increases the odds that the Street Profits or the Hurt Business are probably booked to win this match.
Yeah, I'm hoping so, guys, because then you could continue the feud.
Although I will say, why would they have this match? Why would they have New Day get counted out if they were trying to protect New Day?
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like if anything, there's a chance this is trying to protect the Hurt Business without having them win the titles. Because it gives them reason to complain. It gives them reason to be like, hey, you know, you guys cheated, or you guys have no honor, you guys got yourselves counted out, et cetera, and then, you know, they have a leg to stand on, basically.
So you could even see, because I was even getting ready to say, like, I could see this going to TLC maybe in a table or a ladder match.
Oh, a ladder match would be dope.
I mean, especially if you have Cedric and Shelton be the team, which it seems like they're committed to that idea.
Yeah.
Great job, man.
Oh, we're back. Here we go.
Tell them, Joe. Let them know.
Joe is another one that you like. I love his promos, but I'm just not a fan of his commentary anymore. He gets kind of annoying to me.
That might go in unless it goes off course.
Nope, perfect. Great job. Beautiful. Do you guys like watching me fly around as John's scoring?
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to bounce one time, and then I'm going to be able to score off of it, I think. Yep. Oh, motherfucker! Are you kidding me? Oh, my God, that's going to go in. Oh my god. Oh, did you leave?
No, I didn't. I didn't because
Okay,
remember the
okay,
rule.
good, yeah. Oh my god, that was absolutely absurd.
Only in this fucking game, bruh.
I had a sick ass shot that wasn't even going right to where the goalie was, which is sometimes a problem of mine. But it just didn't matter because the goalie still saved it. Great job. Way to rebound, buddy. Way to rebound.
Yeah, we really haven't been bad tonight, and really that goal that was more on me because as soon as as that got defended, I don't know.
Ooh! Did you know that
Like,
Javaris had a gaming channel?
I think I did because he's shown us like, is that the same gaming channel, Javaris, where you've done like the Fire Pro tournaments and shit?
Oh, I was about to ask what kind of games he played on it, because he'd play games that I was into. I would definitely check it out. Oh, yeah. Just got a tip off. Oh, yes! What a goal by me!
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, Undisputed Era versus For the Brand in the ladder match on Wednesday. Winner gets the man advantage for War Games.
Oh, okay. That should be interesting.
Damn it. Yeah, I lifted off way too early there. Yes! Oh, shit. Okay. Coming. Yes! That was an amazing hit. Give me that momentum, baby. Give me that momentum. Oh, fuck you. Who even was that? Beast. You're no Hank McCoy, motherfucker. You're just a wanna beast.
Ha!
Get it? Yes, that's in. Beautiful. That was awesome.
About time I hit the fucking ball. I feel like I was really whiffing a lot there because there were at least 2 times where I'm like, "Oh, that ball's in a really good position," and I completely missed it.
Yeah, Abel, it was kind of interesting. New Day were kind of healing it up a little bit against Street Profits last night, too. They were very, very aggressive, almost bullying them. Bro, great shot. Beautiful.
Trying to get us back on track, brother.
Yeah, I mean, I know my mom, because we were just talking about how Javaris said that he wants to move to Tuscaloosa so that he can get better internet, so that he can get the gaming channel back up and running. And that reminded me, like, my mom and I have been looking for a house or like a mobile home, something like that to live in. We're going to be moving in like May, June, July, somewhere around there. The sooner the better, really, but no earlier than May. I really need to take into account internet too, because like we can look at like addresses and shit, but we really need to make sure that we can get actual decent internet at wherever we're gonna go.
Bro, the crazy thing is, the best part about Chris's job, because I've told you the perils of that job before, but the best part about it,
Ooh!
it has the fucking fiber optics.
Oh.
And so, like, he goes, he streams and this and that. Like, it was kind of heartbreaking because Christy said today, like, she loves gaming. Like, gaming is like 80% what she does in this house. And she would love streaming because streaming looks like a lot of fun. But our internet just would not sustain it, dude.
You guys have the house paid off, though, don't you?
We do.
So you could sell it and move somewhere with better internet, but I mean, obviously that's not necessarily, something you can do in 2 weeks or anything. But it is
Right. You know, and it's funny because, like, we have talked about the future. Because, like, here's the thing, dude. We look at this house and we're thinking, like, this is the next 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the number they've used. Like, This is the next 10 years for us.
Have they been using that the entire time that you've lived there, or did they just start using the 10 years thing, like, recently?
I feel like it's been recently, at least as long as I've been around. Maybe they've used that number before I came along, but nice job, dude.
I snuck that in there right under him. Look at this. I actually want to see this again. This was crazy. Oh my god, it even hit Caveman's fender. Wow, that was sick.
That was a great play.
Yeah.
That was a great play. But yeah, so, and they've always been like, oh, you know, after this, like one thing that scared me, and I think I've told you this in conversation, they've always said that they wanted to go to a colder climate than this, and I'm like,
I mean, dude, the difference, though, is that I would assume that if you would move somewhere colder, that you would have actual functioning heat in your house.
Yeah, like that would have to be a given, honestly.
Yeah.
But
that's that. In my opinion, living in someplace cold with really good functioning heat in your house is cozy as fuck.
Question, bro. Before we get into our discussion, do you just want to get into another game, or do you want to take a break to see the rest of this match?
Yeah, let's finish out this match because the match is still going, and we're probably going to be able to react to the finish then.
Yeah, because I feel like these guys have been like fucking busting their asses. Like,
yeah, they have.
This would probably be a match if we were doing a formal review. I'd go out of my way to praise extensively, at least from what I've been hearing.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get kicked out in the face. But yeah, man, like while we're watching this match, just yeah, because I know like I'd save up and contribute more financially if that would mean getting more things done. It's just I don't know. I feel like some things have got to change, or at least I'd like them to change.
Dude, do me a favor and send me your address on Facebook Messenger so that I can look up internet options for you.
Sure. Yeah, I'll do that now, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, Xavier Woods, that hot tag, man, he's cleaning house right now.
Oh, shit. It looks like Kofi might be hurt.
Oh, fuck. Xavier and Cedric legal. Angle slam by Benjamin. Oh, Kofi with the breakup. And he dove in, so maybe Kofi's going to be okay. I don't know.
I hope he's okay.
What do you feel he hurt, dude? Because I missed it.
I think left leg. Left lower leg.
Oh, he is still kind of limping a little, it looks like. Oh, wow, Kofi.
Yeah, the left leg, yeah. Oh, shit, Shelton. Oh,
what a counter by Xavier.
2, 3. Woods retains it.
Wow, he caught him.
Wow.
He's like, fuck, I give up.
Wow, that shocks, honestly.
Hopefully Kofi's okay, though.
Have you tried talking to Xfinity to see if you can get that?
You know what, dude? I'm just going to tell you that I would assume that Christy and Chris have, with how much they care about internet and speeds and stuff, I would assume that they've looked at their options. I think that's like an educated assumption to make, that they've, talked to Xfinity.
It's just weird because I just put your address into a website called allconnect.com, which basically searches for providers in a certain area. And it's saying Xfinity is an option, and there's also something here called HughesNet that has 25 megabit per second download speed, but you already have 25, so that's not even an improvement. But the Xfinity should offer plans with at minimum 100 megabits per second up to a gig.
Yeah, and how's the upload speed look on those plans? Because I think that would be the big difference.
Dude, that's the thing with Xfinity. They'll never advertise their upload speeds because they're like 1/100th of their actual download speeds. It's way worse.
Jesus, yeah. Then there may not even be a point. But now that we're doing like a backstage segment, I don't know if you want to get back into a game here.
Just give me a moment here to see if I can get through here. Oh, wow, yeah. He does have a bruise on his head. That's funny. I mean, it's not funny, but fucking Braun, right?
Oh, I guess it won't be a fatal five-way. Braun got, taken out of the building. All right, Adam, what's happening? Oh, Bobby's trying to get in on this. Oh, Bobby actually making points that he was the only champion on Raw that came out victorious last night, which is true.
That is true. Oh, dude, what were we just talking about? Lashley getting a world title shot. Put him in the match instead of Braun.
I've been liking Sheamus' work lately, but I'd prefer a Drew Bobby rematch.
That would be amazing. Yeah, that was so good last time we got it. All right, I'm
Business
ready
is
to get
still
into a new
good.
game, and I feel
Hell yeah.
refreshed and energized.
Yeah, Bobby coming in and making moves like, I was a winner last night. Yeah, you were. You
That's-
fucking stud.
And you know what, too? It's like he's a champion, so he's going to get overlooked because, the general manager is going to be like, oh, he's content. So I'm glad that he really went out of his way to be like, no, I want more.
Yeah. Bobby Lashley may be the only CEO I've ever approved of.
He's a CEO in label only, though.
Yeah.
Damn it. Dude, I feel like they're outplaying us right now. It's really annoying.
Yeah. We'll get him back, though, bud. Plenty of game time left.
That's in. No, it's not. It's high. And I whiffed because I'm using ball cam. And they're going to score. Oh, no, they're not. Nice. Oh, what a save! Oh my god, I just did a backwards ball cam save.
That's nuts, dude.
And that's
excellent. Told you we'd get him back. It took a little bit longer than I would have liked, but we got there.
Dominique Adams in chat. I really am simmering for Keith versus Lashley someday.
Oh, so here's a question that's, not really related to any of the topics we've talked about, kind of broaching a new topic, but I guess relevant to, what's coming up. Has anybody done any early holiday shopping yet? And I use holiday in the broadest sense.
I have.
Yeah, see, you and me, we're responsible this year. I've gotten a lot of my early holiday shopping done.
Dude, you gotta realize, too, because I actually have, a fixed income now, this is literally the first year I've ever bought Christmas presents for anybody in my family with my own money that I earn rather than just, borrowing it from my mom.
That's amazing, dude.
Yeah. And, I got my mom a laptop. I'm not going to disclose how much I paid for it, but she and I have both just kind of come to the understanding that it was under $500. So, we'll just stick with that. I think I actually told her it was under 400, which is true. So we'll just stick with that. But I got her a laptop. I'm planning on, oh my God, I'm telling you, they're outplaying us. I'm planning on giving my older cousin, Ashley, money, just straight cash. I'm planning on giving her $100 because she has 2 kids and a husband, or not a husband, a boyfriend, and they live on a fucking cow ranch. And I literally asked her what I should get her sister, my other cousin, and her mom, my aunt. And the first thing that she said was cash is always good. So I'm just like, oh, so she wants cash.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to be like, here's $100 for all of you. Use it how you want.
Dude, I've gotten because let me see who all I've bought for.
I also, this is the first time my mom's hearing about this, but I also actually have another Christmas present planned for her too.
That's awesome, dude. I know, really this is crazy, and because I think anybody that knows me, and I've talked about my family here, you guys know that I have a dog named Riddick. Him and I really don't get along well at all, although he's actually let me pet him on the futon a lot more when we all gather as a family and have our family days together. But I don't really buy Christmas presents for pets, but I did that for my mom and my stepdad's dog, and so I got her this chew toy, Consuela the cactus, and it's one of those chew toys where if you destroy it, there's another toy inside, and I got Scott a history-based book that my mom said he would enjoy. But for my mom, I got her a very personal Willow figure, which is this brand of figures that are hand-painted and stuff. I got her a mother and son one. And the crazy thing that made me really happy was she already owns a Willow figure. So, I kind of completed a set for her in a way.
Oh, nice.
And so, that was quite fortuitous that I would think of that as a gift. I got my friend Jamie, who she lives in New Jersey, so anybody could use a good Christmas gift when you live in that fucking toilet bowl. I ordered for her a cannoli cake from a bakery.
Oh,
so
what?
She picked that up.
That's
Yeah,
so
cannoli
cool.
cake. Did you even know those were a thing? Because I didn't until a few
I mean,
months ago.
dude, personally, I've never even tried cannoli, but it does look delicious. If you're wondering if I think you already asked if I even knew what a cannoli cake was. I didn't know that it existed. No, I had no clue that.
Yeah, dude. Because like I think it was like Jamie's birthday, which
Because
is like a few
cannoli is
months.
just like it's like a puff pastry with, some kind of cream filling and then like some kind of like icing on top, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah, and powdered sugar, I think, usually on top too.
yeah, and I had first heard about it like on her birthday, which was like I think back in July,
Wow.
and she's like, "Oh, I love cannoli cake." And originally, I was gonna get her like this piece of jewelry. It was like this silver heart like necklace, and engraved on it is like a true friend reaches for your hand but touches your heart. But then I'm like, well, I've gotten her jewelry before, and she rarely wears it, so let's do something a little different. So I found a bakery that was like 15 minutes away from her, and I put in an order for her to pick it up November 20th at like 3 p.m. And I'm like, hey, are you good to pick up your gift at this time? And she's like, yeah. And she said she loved it.
Damn it.
I was a bit worried because it was a vanilla cannoli cake, and I didn't know if she like preferred chocolate, but she really liked it apparently. So
Nice.
that felt pretty good.
That's awesome. Oh yeah, the one
really
other Christmas present that I actually do have planned, like for sure, is
Yeah.
my younger cousin a hoodie from a clothing brand that she's a big fan of.
Nice, dude. That's awesome.
She
Yeah,
loves her hoodies, man.
I only mention this too because Christy has been like fucking taunting me about the Christmas gift she got me that I think she's really
Oh.
excited about. And I'm
Oh,
like,
wow.
you should let me open it to check the quality of the wrapping paper, which she hasn't fallen for, unfortunately.
Oh
But
man, that's
I knew
the
what
oldest
Christy I'm
trick in
gonna
the
play.
book. Everyone falls for that. How could she not?
I know.
Your sister's
See,
really smart, man. Wow.
I know, dude. See, you get it. I'm like using all my fucking intellect skill points out here, and she's like, no.
Not
So,
fooled.
But I'm going to be a bit simpler with Christy this year because you already know when I got my stone money, I gave her all that money as kind of like a birthday thing.
Yeah.
And she's going to be able to buy so much. Like, she hasn't even gone through it all, dude. That's the thing. She's been using it.
Yeah, and that
piecemeal.
was in what, like September?
Yeah, that wasn't that long ago. Yeah, it was like, August, September, yeah. Oh, so we're doing one of those things where it's like we're going to do matches tonight, and then there's going to be a triple threat next week.
Oh.
And then the winner of triple threat. Oh, okay.
So if we're doing matches tonight, does that mean that we're going to be getting 3 singles matches? And if so, who's the 6th man, or is Braun still in this?
I'm guessing. Oh yeah, it's a good point.
Sheamus versus Riddle here is going to be starting, which makes
All
sense. Maybe we do Styles versus Strowman, and then Lee versus Bobby Lashley.
That makes sense.
Ooh, spin around.
Great job, dude.
Dunked on their asses. Man, I hate that we gave up 3 goals in this game, but it does feel good to be this consistent with getting double digits.
Yeah, it really is. It's 3 singles matches and then a triple threat next week. I wonder who the other 2 singles matches are going to be here.
I think it's just going to be what I said. AJ versus Braun and Bobby versus Keith.
Yeah, that's crazy, though. Only because with Braun, that's kind of all over the place.
Randy Orton is going to be in one of them. Okay.
Oh, fuck. He might win the whole thing then. They may not be done, dude.
In place of Braunathan.
Yeah. Because I was about to say Braun would only be a bit incoherent because they just said earlier how they escorted him out of the building.
Yeah. Oh, boy. So what I'm really hearing here is that Braun is going to insert himself into it next week and make it a fatal 4-way.
Yeah.
Oh, I picked a team, by the way.
All right, that's cool.
As cool as your face.
Ooh. Yeah, I gotta tell you guys, if Orton's going to that triple threat and or fatal 4-way, because I think Ashton makes a fair point, which I think there's like a 90% chance that Orton does. Then again, I've used high percentages recently and I've been wrong. Stardom. So who knows?
Wait, what high percentage thing did you get wrong in Stardom?
I said there was a 95% chance we'd be doing the 11/21 show today.
Oh,
It's in the last few days. So yeah, of course. But
oh man, just stick with the schedule, bro. Just stick with the schedule.
I really thought, you know what though? Oh God, I really do sound like one of those battered partners. Like I thought they were going to be different this time. How that taste going down? Not good. Not good. You know what though, dude? I was even going to ask you about that since we've already kind of talked about more like maintenance stuff on the air than I thought we would. Because again, I did want to approach you about maybe trying Discord again, like when we got off, and we just ended up having that here. I might as well have the other thing on my mind. Have we been able to, like, how can I put this so that you can understand and we don't have to, like, spend the first 5 minutes of this discussing what I mean? Have we been able to, like, detect any patterns with Stardom? Like if the people take Monday off, say.
Yeah, I think that they take Saturday into Sunday off a lot of the time, and if they don't, they'll take Sunday into Monday off. They usually take one weekend day off.
Okay, then that explains it. Then their upload speed necessarily hasn't been bad. They're just taking the days off, which as a communist I can't even be against. Because for me to be like, no, keep working, that would be like Bezos' level of capitalism. We don't do that shit here. So, knowing that, then, it really does go. I know you kind of said it with a laugh, but you are right. Just stick to the schedule, I guess. Which I'll be a lot better about now, though, knowing that it's more of a day off thing rather than a what the fuck are you doing kind of thing.
Oh!
Damn.
Damn! Ooh. Oh, fuck you! No. Bro, I've been playing a new mod pack in Minecraft recently, and I am so immersed.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, I still have the save from the one that I was playing for the longest time that was like a sky block that was like, you can't mine anything, you have to generate materials out of sieving shit. That's like a completely different thing. I started a new world in like a proper, like a real actual world where like you are, spawned on land and there are animals and trees and land and mountains and like actual real world things, and you're not just on a fucking block of dirt in the sky with nothing around you like the other one.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
But it's a different mod pack completely. I was playing Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Skyblock, which is an expert mode pack. And now I just started playing Feed the Beast Revelation, which is a much more up-to-date pack. And it's also not an expert pack, but it's still a lot of fun.
Right.
I think, like, there are 3 different expert packs that I just fucking love, like, absolutely adore. And, like, if I had infinite time, I would play them with all of that extra time. But I don't, so I'm playing this sort of, it's like a kitchen sink pack. It's like you have literally everything, you can do whatever the fuck you want. So it's been a lot of fun. I'm making tools out of slime. It's pretty great.
Oh, wow, that sounds pretty baller.
Yeah, like it has a mod called Tinker's Construct, which adds slime islands, which are floating islands in the sky that literally are just like made out of slimy dirt and consist of little tiny puddle or pond of like slimy like fluid, and like it's a fluid that actually spawns slimes themselves, and there's a bunch of congealed slime up there too, and there's like all this stuff that's all just slime everything, and if you can access it, if you can actually get up to it, the slimy, the congealed slime and like the slime and everything, all the slime, all just slimy slime. It makes some pretty great tools because they're really high durability because they're really hard to break. I mean, how do you break something that's slime, right?
Right. It's kind of like that.
Yeah, Sheamus is like 6'6", 270, and Riddle's like 6'1", 230 maybe.
Oh, is somebody asking about the size difference or whatever?
My mom just basically said, look at how little Riddle is compared to Sheamus.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it makes sense. Look at their dimensions. Are you around? No. Well, you kind of were.
Yeah, I was, but my positioning being around wasn't great.
Yeah.
Wonder what Miz is gonna do on this show tonight.
Nothing.
Given that he won the Battle Royal.
Maybe we'll get like a Miz TV where he has a quote unquote guest and he uses his guest as an opportunity to just talk about himself the whole time.
I mean, that's pretty much a standard Miz TV formula, but
exactly.
Yeah. I don't know if he's gonna we'll probably continue to tease cash-ins and stuff. See, the thing is, as we get closer to the road to WrestleMania, they're gonna have to use that briefcase up. Although the one thing I think WWE has never done is somebody just go the whole year without cashing it in. But I almost feel like they do that with a joke character, and then be like, "Oh, I'm ready to cash it in, but your contract's expired. This is the real Money in the Bank."
So R-Truth is winning Money in the Bank next year.
Either R-Truth or honestly, even somebody like Sammy that was trying to be so cautious and play the game so well, like he plays himself. Yeah. And then he's like, oh, no Money in the Bank contract has ever expired until Sami Zayn got a hold of it. And now all of a sudden, there's a deadline. Sammy, the deadline's always been a year. Sure.
Okay, so I was half right. Basically swap out Strowman for Orton, and it was right because it's Strowman versus Styles, or Orton versus Styles. Again, you got to swap those out, and then it is Keith Lee versus Lashley. That is a real thing that is happening tonight. That's exciting.
Yeah. Curious who they'll decide on the finish for that, because they've really done well by the Hurt Business for the most part, but then again, I think they're really protective in a weird way of Keith Lee, just in a weird way, being like they'll have him lose matches, but they won't have him like directly eat the pin.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever lost clean.
Yeah.
On the main roster.
No, I think you're right about that. Did we want to just keep playing Rocket League? Is this like a singles match we're not into? Or
yeah, this. I mean, look, it's not a bad singles match, but it's not a singles match that I'm overly invested in, and especially because like I just feel like Orton is going to win the whole thing anyway, so why get invested in one of these guys when it's probably just going to be Orton?
I will be keeping an ear out. In fact, let me turn the volume up on this a little bit because I've had the volume muted for a little bit.
Okay.
Just in case Sheamus does win this match, because that would keep our pick in the running at least for TLC card.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Sheamus versus Drew would be a really fun match. I almost wonder if they're going to save that for Rumble though.
That could be. They may want to let this whole friendship marinate more so that the knife sticks deeper when Sheamus just, is an asshole.
Marinate him, Sheamus. Marinate him. Just like the way Toast would never this woman as he did it.
Great job, dude.
That was perfect.
That was fantastic. So, you're killing it in Minecraft, new mod pack. That's cool. How are the Japanese lessons going?
They've been a little bit more of a struggle lately. I feel like I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed, but I'm still sticking with it. I'm getting through them every day.
That's what it's all about, brother.
Yeah, like, I think of it as basically, like, as long as I consistently get more than 50% right when I do my little spurts of reviews, because, like, I'll let the reviews there was a point that I would do reviews every time they would come up because I was like really excited to do them, and now I'm just like overwhelmed and I just wanted to like chill. But every time I do the reviews, when they come up in their little like, I'll do like, anywhere from 60 to like 150 at any given time, like once or twice a day is what I'll do. I'll kind of let them stack up, and then I'll either do them first thing in the morning when I wake up, or when you and I hang up at like 4:00 in the morning at night.
Right.
And yeah, I feel like basically as long as I consistently get above average, like, above 50% means I'm retaining more than I'm forgetting,
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
So, and I would say I average around 80%, like usually in like the low 70s, anywhere from the low 70s to the high 80s is pretty much my range for what I get. So I'm doing pretty well. There's some stuff. I think the most frustrating thing is when I know the answer to something and I just mistype in my phone and it says, no, you're wrong because I mistyped on my phone.
Right. Oh, that was on me. Fuck. Not mean to do that. I am going to hit this, though.
Like, there was this one specific instance where I was trying to type company and I missed the M and I hit the send message enter button instead, and it thought that I meant co, and it was like, no, it's company. And I was like, I know it's company. I was trying to type that, goddamn it.
Quick sidebar on that, not to take the conversation away from your Japanese lessons, but I know sometimes my tablet will do some fuck shit, or I type a word that I very clearly meant, right? Like, it's not even like an Urban Dictionary type word. Like, it's just the word that I preferred, and I spelled it correctly. and it'll like autocorrect to a different word that it thought I meant. And I'm like, no, if I meant that word, I would have typed in that word. Like,
you don't have any like recent examples that you could share?
no, unfortunately not that come to mind. Because maybe it's been better. In fact, I should go back in my tablet and turn the autocorrect setting off, honestly. Yes.
Bro, I would not survive without autocorrect on my phone. Like, autocorrect and I hate typing on my phone. I really do. Like, I've got big fingers, you know, I'm 6'6", I'm a chunky dude. I've got big fingers. I hate typing on that tiny ass little screen.
Yeah, I can't say I blame you.
I've really considered trying to commit to using the swipe typing patterns that you can use, where like rather than having to click each button, you literally just keep your finger on the screen and swipe from letter to letter to spell out the word. I've really considered trying to commit to trying to really make that just the way that I type on phones, but every time I think about it, it's just like, yeah, that's a cool idea, but then I never end up following through and doing it.
Correct me if I'm wrong, because maybe I'm just visualizing it incorrectly, but wouldn't that be incredibly time-consuming as well, which could also dissuade you from doing it?
No, I don't think so.
Huh.
Why would that be more time-consuming than typing out a letter?
Because you're saying, like you keep your finger on the screen and you swipe through letters, right, to spell out a word.
Right, so like, if I wanted to type the word hello, you just put your finger on the H, and then without lifting your finger up, you go to the E-L-O.
Huh. Huh.
And it'll automatically pick up that you're typing hello, and it'll auto-complete it for you. And it'll be like, oh, you mean to say hello?
See,
I have some, like, smart functionality, obviously.
See, now autocomplete I don't have a problem with. Autocorrect, on the other hand.
Yeah. Dude, believe me, I know. Especially in my case, as somebody that uses a lot of, like, strange words, like wrestling terms, like I know you use, and, like, you know, pro football terms and gaming terms and stuff like that. Like, yeah, it's autocorrect can definitely be a pain in the ass.
That was an impeccable save by me, if I do say so myself.
Yes, great job.
Thought they could sneak up behind us while we're having a conversation. The fucking audacity.
The audacity! Ooh, I didn't see you there. I had ball cam on, so I was seeing the ball and not my face. My mom thinks Sheamus is going to lose this match.
I don't know about that.
I feel really good, man. I've had a really good day today. I woke up at 2, went to, and actually it's funny, I did wake up at 2, but I also had a moment where I woke up like earlier on. Actually, I didn't even wake up, but I got a message on my phone at like 9 something in the morning, basically saying that a prescription that I had to pick up today had been approved. So that was really cool. We left around 2:30 because my mom had an appointment. We left at 2:30. I got my prescription. We ran through McDonald's to get a cup of water. We got that for free. They were just really chill about it. Got the water, took my pill that I had to take, and then mom had her appointment, which went well. And then we actually came home because, you know, at 4 p.m., every day except Sunday at 4 p.m., I have to clock in, which I can do on mobile data, but a lot of the time, like there have been times where I've clocked in and out using my mobile data and it threw some kind of error where I either had to run through the whole thing again, or even worse, it'll act like everything's good and then I'll get a call from the company being like, hey, you never clocked in. And I'm just like, yes, I did. And they're just like, well, you need to send in a timesheet anyway.
Right.
God, it's such a pain in the ass. So I prefer to use Wi-Fi to do that. So we literally just came home and spent like 20 minutes at home just waiting until 4. Then 4 o'clock rolled around, and while we were here, we weren't just like, you know, sitting on our thumbs. Like we had like, we knew we wanted to go to the grocery store, so we made sure to have a really tight list written out. So we kind of finished with that, and then I clocked in, and then we left, went and got some food because it was actually, I hadn't eaten anything yet in the day at that point. So we went and got some food. I got Arby's. It was pretty good. I actually ended up not eating all of it. which is a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. It's a good thing because like I'm controlling my impulses a little bit better when it comes to food, which I need to do. But it's a bad thing because it feels like a waste of money, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
They're gonna score today. No, they're not.
Yeah, it's gonna run up the wall before they can get to it.
So yeah, so then we went to Arby's and then then we headed on over to the grocery store, got what we needed. We got literally everything we needed except my mom has an over the counter medication that she takes that she wasn't able to get. And then that was pretty much the day. Came home, pulled up Minecraft, started playing that, and then 10 of 8 rolls around and I close out of it and get ready for Raw, and here we are. So yeah, it's been a really good, really chill, really productive day. Like it's been all of the above. It's been great.
That's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, I was literally up until 11:30 a.m. last night, watching YouTube videos of people playing the Minecraft mod pack that I've been playing lately. Just trying to learn everything I can, like what's advantageous, what is like the most broken mod, that kind of stuff.
Right.
What can I do that just makes me stupid OP way before I have any right to be stupid OP? You know? Like,
Exactly, yeah.
like I remember there was a server that we played on at one point. I don't remember what the name of the server was. It was fun though. And we played there, and I remember there was one guy there that like rushed a thing called an ME system, which is basically like end game auto crafting and amazing storage. And I was like blown away. I was like, how the hell because the dude got it done in like within an hour, I want to say, and I was like mind blown. But then on that world, I remember there was a mod called Darkcraft that you could make super OP armor that was like insanely fast and like made you mine faster and you could fly with it and like everything. I was like, damn, like I want that, but with this new mod pack. Like I want the equivalent to that with the new mod pack. I want to
right
as hell right off the bat. I kind of have my process for starting a new world on this new mod pack set. Like, I know what tools to make. I kind of know like my number one priority in any Minecraft world is a bed, because as soon as you have a bed, the overworld is easy mode. Because you deal with nighttime, you just sleep through the night, pass through all that danger. It's all good. The only danger you have to deal with then is lava pools and fall damage and potential monsters underground. So that's it. And I don't have fall damage now either because I made slime boots, which negate all fall damage because you bounce, because you're literally landing on your feet on slime.
So, with this mod pack, what would you say, just to kind of succinctly summarize it, because in Minecraft, like, my head gets dizzy very quickly because a lot of concepts get hit.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick a team. Like a summation of your goals for this mod pack. Like, are they like efficiency goals? Like, I want to get up to automating this process or using this material? Yeah. Are they more like, oh, when I'm done automating this, I'd like to do like maybe this activity rather than just more about efficiency? Maybe it's just an activity. Like, what are you looking
Dude, I'm going to be real. I don't know if I really have any end game goals. I just want to get as powerful as possible, as fast as possible. I guess in a roundabout way, like my current sort of short-term, long-term goal is to just like kill the Ender Dragon. Just because that's like you beat the game, congratulations, that kind of thing. But other than that, like I don't know, kind of a dog chasing a mailman.
Yeah, there you go. Nothing wrong with that.
What?
Great job,
man. What pun? He said nothing wrong with that. Oh my god. Oh, Mom. I think really my main goal with this mod pack is just to learn it. Like, learn its ins and outs, learn what's good, learn what's bad, learn what's powerful, learn what doesn't, what's inefficient, etc. Because I'm following a bunch of other people that are on a server playing it, and I just want to, like, know what they're doing and, like, know, if what they're doing is good or not, that kind of thing.
Right. So this is kind of like one of those endeavors for you where it's like, I'm going to figure out the best stratagems for this mod pack and just, what gives greatest efficiency and stuff like that.
Exactly,
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense, man.
Yeah. Especially because, like, I've never really played through a lot of mods that are in this mod pack, so it's a learning experience for me in another way because like I'm kind of old school. Like I feel like I'm behind the times on my mod knowledge because you know the mods that I'm most familiar with are from Minecraft 1.7 point 10, I want to say it is, and the pack that I'm playing is on 112 too. So it's way more recent. I think the pack that I've been playing prior to this one, you know, the 1.7, I think that came out in like 2015, 2016, and this one came out in like late 2018, I want to say. So I'm still not perfectly up to date, but I'm much more up to date now than I've been, you know, previously. Just
Right.
trying to kind of learn the ins because dude, there are mods in this that like and really, it's not even just that there's new mods. There are mods that have been around for a while that I just want to get to know better, that I've never really used before. Like Botania is a mod that is literally just it's a tech mod, but it uses magic to make tech. Like it uses flowers and like flower petals and shit to make super cool like technical things. Like you can make like fucking rings of magnetization that will suck items towards you when you break them so that there's less of a risk of things falling into lava. You can make there's like this item called uh manufacturer's ring or something like that, or ring of manufacturing or something like that, that will auto craft items as you get the materials to craft them in your inventory. So like I plan on making this and you can set it so that it will automatically turn coal into coal blocks as the coal enters your inventory. It's
Ah.
fucking cool. Yeah, like I'm and then like there's another mod called Astral Sorcery, which I've literally never played with before, but I've seen other people use it in its very early stages, and it really interests me. So like yeah, and there's like Thaumcraft, which is another. I think I'm really interested in being really like more intimate with the magic mods because there's also blood magic in this pack, and that looks dope as hell too. And that's something that I've only barely used. I have used that one before at least, but just not much. That's gonna go in, isn't it? No, no, it's not. Oh, yes. Oh, fuck. But yeah, so right now I'm basically at the stage where I'm just like, let me tech up so that resources aren't a problem. Like my current like ultimate sort of short-term goal is to get to a place where power, so like energy, power, that kind of power, and resources are not an issue. I basically just want to get to a place where I'm never short on power or resources. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like,
Once
see,
I'm
man, like,
there, and
yeah.
once I'm there, then I want to get into these like magic mods that are really fun.
Yeah, and see, man, that's why it would be so cool. Because, like, I know you and I, we have the resources we have, and we have the circumstances that we do. I know there was a time where you did want to maybe like get into. I was just saying like how Christy would love to stream. I know there was a time where you wanted to kind of do maybe a gaming channel on the side. And I know at the
Yeah,
time you
dude,
were focused on
I've really been thinking about like making a channel that's like completionist gaming, where like, and I don't mean completionist in the sense that like I want to finish a game 100%, you know, get every item, etc., etc. I literally just want to play through series from the beginning. Like I want to play Pokemon Yellow, Crystal, Emerald, Platinum, you know, Black or White, and then Black 2 or White 2. Like literally play through the entire Pokemon series with one core game per generation from the beginning. And then I want to like do the same thing with like Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest and that kind of stuff. And I could also have like parallel to all of this console gaming, I could also have like a Minecraft Let's Play going where I start with like an older mod pack and work my way up to more recent stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that sounds really cool. Because I only mentioned when you when originally because I think you still have that gaming channel. Because I
Yeah.
was thinking like you talking about this mod pack, how cool it would be for like Minecraft, you know, like hardcore Minecraft fans, which I know Minecraft hardcore is its own kind of thing. But like you could just do a video where it's like, oh hey, for people that play on this
Riddle
mod
one.
pack. Wow, so Seamus, yeah, Orton's winning.
Yep.
Sheamus was the only dog in the fight. I've win. It's either going to be Randy, Keith, or Lashley because I don't see Riddle getting the title shot personally. Unless, do you think they take a chance on Braun? Well, no, because Braun's not in it, obviously, because he got escorted out. Unless he demands, like you said, next week for it to be a fatal four-way.
Which
I don't
I
know.
do think is a possibility. Like, if that happens, he's winning. Match went way too long, though. Like, don't
Yeah,
get me
I was
wrong. I
surprised
respect
how
the
long
hell
it
out of
was.
both men for putting in the work, but, like, my God, that was
Ashton's like, look, I respect it, but it ain't that deep, fam. But no, I just imagined you doing a video that's more or less like, hey guys, for those of you playing with this particular mod pack, here's the most efficient, route. Here's where you can have the most efficiency, with materials and shit. This way, it frees
yes.
up all your time to try and kill the Ender Dragon.
Yes. Yes. Well, killing the Ender Dragon isn't really that much of a challenge. I don't want to just kill the Ender Dragon. I want to, like, be immortal and then go kill the dragon like I would kill a fucking zombie.
Well, I was just saying more for maybe people that like are in the sense of like, no, I want to beat
Yeah, I
Minecraft
mean,
or
dude,
whatever.
because think about it. We've seen Dream kill the Ender Dragon in 30 minutes. Like, he's
Yeah,
killing the Ender Dragon isn't really that much of a challenge. But, like, in my mind, I don't want to risk dying when I go kill the Ender Dragon. So I want to be so kitted up and so geared up by the time I actually get to the dragon that I'm, like, immortal and I can kill it in, like, 1 or 2 shots. That's, like, that's
yeah.
the dream right there. That's the real dream.
And yeah, I mean, I feel like you could do like a whole thing like, oh, if you want to do X, so maybe for some people that are weird and are like, listen, I got Minecraft, I only want to spend 30 minutes on it. Show me how to kill the Ender Dragon. You'd be like, okay, well, here's how. Or if it's like, okay, how do I get this ore as quickly as possible? Whatever. It's like, okay, here's how. Like you
Yep.
could be like that efficiency kind of breakdown
Yeah.
kind of guy. Picking a team. I think that'd be so cool for you, dude. It's so funny because like I'm in such a weird place with gaming, and I've said this to people before because I talk about.
Dude, I've
games with
actually
Chris.
really been getting the itch to play on a server.
Yeah, I figured that would come for you. I figured.
I mean,
that
we
would come
we
for
played on a server at one point. We played, I think it was like Direwolf 2016 or something like that at one point,
you. Right.
and that was like the mod pack that we were just kind of talking about. And I think that they ended up actually using that as a base and making a custom pack out of it then too, like the people that ran the server. But like, yeah, I've really been getting that itch to play on a server again. Like, I don't know, it's weird. I kind of miss it. I also like very vividly remember the server, like the two. I think there were two, maybe even three servers that you and I played. I think there were three servers that you and I played on together, and like those memories really make me want to do it again. You know, we have to
Yeah.
find a really good community to do it. And honestly, I would like if we can't find us like somebody else's server, we could maybe even set our own up when I get my powerful laptop, whenever that happens to be, because I'm planning on getting like a badass laptop in a year or two. It depends on what kind of Black Friday sales come up next year. But yeah, I'm planning on getting like a really powerful laptop with like fucking 32 or maybe even 64 gigs of RAM. And hopefully by then my mom and I will be moved out and we'll have really, really good internet and stuff. So like I might be able to set up a server myself for us and the Twitwow fam to be able to play on. So that would be pretty badass. But that's like minimum, that's a year out at least.
But yeah, and when you do get on with that laptop, what I'm excited for you is getting in on that Ark Survival Evolved shit.
Dude, I'm going to be able to get on that even before then because I'm buying myself a 2 terabyte SSD for this laptop like within the next 2 months.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. But yeah, like just to go back to what I was saying, they're like I've talked to Chris about gaming a lot. Like he was on the balls. Like I know the game that he's really anticipating, and I think a lot of people are anticipating.
Great job.
Is that Cyberpunk 2077? And like I'm just in a weird place with games because like I enjoy.
That's the one that Keanu Reeves was like the one that introduced it, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because Norman Reedus was the other one that Kodeki or Kojima game. The guy that did Metal Gear. I forget his name off the top of my head. But yeah, because I know those are like the two big titles, and Chris has them both on his wish list. But for me, I'm in a weird place with games because yes, I play Rocket League with you. I mean, obviously we're doing that right the fuck now. And like I still play 2K16 on occasion. I kind of got back into that recently, but really I only use, if I could put this rather strangely, I only use games in a more instrumental way of like, okay, I need to keep my hands busy while I'm listening to this podcast.
Right.
Kind of thing. Like I never play games, I think, for their own sake. There's always like some other like end in mind. So
your games are basically what you use to putter to other things.
Exactly. Games are my putter material, I think, first and foremost. And that's why I told Chris, like, there are a lot of fun games coming out. Even games on like past consoles that I never got to experience, like PS3 or even some Xbox 360 games before the memory got wiped and broke my heart, and that's why I've been on Steam ever since. But it's like I really just don't care in a way because I would much rather be served. I mean, if you want to talk about what I've been doing, because we kind of went through everything you've been doing. I've just been on my reading shit again, and it feels really good. Like any available moment I have, I've been reading. I just crushed a biography that my sister got me like 2 Christmases ago. I finally ended up reading that shit. That was the one where I told you I read 100 pages in a night when you and I broke off early.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like I even told Chris today, I said, look, my ideal day is just being holed up in my study all day reading. Like, I'm not really going to be one to game a lot or this and that. But again, like, I will openly acknowledge that a lot of cool and fun games, like, fuck, even with this whole Among Us craze, like, that looks like a game I would have fun with.
Yeah, we've been, like, dude, so many people in the fan base, in the Discord and etc., want to play Among Us with us.
Yeah,
we got to make it happen, man. We got to make it happen. Like,
and that's the thing for the community and stuff like that. Yeah, I'd give off a few hours, just like we're doing right now, right? But like on my own,
I even told Craig, like, maybe if we got sick of Rocket League tonight, we could try to play Among Us. But I really I think the logistics of actually getting stuck with Among Us, it's not like you can just like, oh, let's just install the game and play it together. It's not that simple. You have to be able to get everyone into a call, and you have to make sure that you have push to talk software, and like, it's more involved than just let's get into a game and play.
Yeah, and dude, given that I just broached the subject with you, like about my internet making things work, like, I don't know. I would hope.
Yeah.
Nice job, by the way. But yeah, like on my own time, like gaming just isn't something that crosses my mind, even though like I do enjoy it. Like I even tell
well, dude, that's because you found your fucking purpose in life. Like you were like, oh, gaming is cool, but also like I'm on an never-ending quest for knowledge. So gaming could be a bit of a distraction from that.
Dude, like I low-key feel a little called out right now, but that's only because you're not wrong. It's like, oh, games are cool and all, but have you ever gotten published in this venue? I have 3 times, and you know how I'm gonna get 3 more if I'm not fucking gaming right now.
Yeah. Gaming is for really, I feel like it's for one of 2 types of people. It's either A, for people who don't know what the fuck else to do with their lives, or B, it's for people who have very stressful work lives that they don't want to bring home with them and need a way to unwind.
I would add a C to that, because you said A, people that don't know what to do with their lives, B, people that are really stressed out and it's like a decompressor, which I would fit more in the B category, because gaming, but I'm even thinking about philosophy and stuff like while I'm gaming, it just helps me relax while I'm doing it. But then C would be the other end of the spectrum where it's like, no, gaming is my life, like I'm a pro streamer or some shit. So like,
well, yeah, but you don't get to that point unless you start out at A.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Or actually, some people that get their start at B too. I know for a fact that there are a lot of people, and I guess I shouldn't say a lot because it's not overly common, but I know that there are multiple streamers who had day jobs that had like real jobs before they started streaming, and then they started streaming as a way to decompress, and they blew the fuck up, and they were able to quit their day jobs because of it.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's like a real thing that I know happens.
Are you around, by the way?
Not around enough. Oh, I guess close there. I got close.
Yeah, you did. That was more on them because just defensively they were there. I was gonna stop regardless.
But yeah, like you if you call that like C, I call that an elevated A or B.
There you go. Yes. Overall, we've had a pretty good batch of games tonight, man. I gotta say.
Yeah, I don't think we've had a 15-0 game or better.
We did get 14-0. That's the closest we came.
That's what I was just saying. Is we've had a lot of games that came close, and we're in like that low teen range.
But actually,
what is this? Firefly Funhouse is garbage.
Alexa ruined it.
What's this frog supposed to be even?
I don't know.
Friendship frog? It's 40 years old?
Damn.
I picked a team.
Ugh.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
No thanks. Actually though, it's funny I was talking about my philosophy shit because, dude, I had to tell you something wild that's happened because I feel like lately I'm still kind of figuring it out, and it's not like it's an every time sort of thing. But my philosophy Twitter, I've been doing a lot better analytics-wise with, like, feedback and engagement on my tweets. And, dude, like, you're not going to believe this. I almost got, like, annoying. I should have just, like, posted links or whatever. But I had this tweet, right? Because I got done reading this one paper that was fucking, oh my God. I think it was one of my favorite things I read this year, although that civility paper was fucking god tier, so I don't know. But I tweet about it, right? And I tweet about how fucking good it was. I had, like, no lie, 13 people ask me to email them copies of that paper because they wanted to read it. And then I ended up jokingly saying, like, on Facebook, like, I'm becoming a philosophy influencer. So I'm like, people are going to be looking to me for literature recommendations.
Bro, that's dope. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude, I'm wondering if it'll ever happen again. But, like, it was wild to me that it even happened once. Because I'm like, you know, you guys could just search this out. Because I even put the title of the paper in the tweet. But people are like, nah, just email me a copy. And I'm like, okay, just DM me, I guess. But the idea that many people asked, I'm like, holy fuck. So I really am, because here's why I even tell you all this. Because there is a Twitter account. I forget the name of them right now. But it pretty much catalogs the most popular, like, philosophy Twitters. Yeah. Now, obviously, there are some tiers that I'm not going to touch because it's like Cornell West and people that are on there.
Okay.
And they're like, you know, they're like top tier. But I really do think I can break the top 100 within a couple years. Wow. Like, even if I break it at 100,
yeah,
I think I can do it because,
dude,
I think
wow, holy shit, you are actually, like, on the fucking come up, bro.
Dude, I feel it, man. I think it can happen for me, dude. If I get in this Wiley Blackwell thing with Brian, that chapter we're working on, and if I get my own book off the ground.
Yeah, the book, baby!
Like, dude, because I feel like some of the people, I have more followers than they do. But I don't know if they only get acknowledged because, and now here's the problem.
Engagement.
And the only thing that would keep me is that they're formal academics and I'm not. So I'm wondering if it's only people.
Son of a bitch!
I know. I'm ready, dude, to actually go at them and
Prestige
be like, hey.
bias rears its face again.
Yes, dude, no lie, with like 50% less comedy and 50% more unchill, like, I'm gonna come at them with like, yo, where are you at? I just want to talk about this bullshit list. Like, that fucking list is the PWI 500 of philosophy. No fucking doubt. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Put this fucking garbage ass on here. I had a better year than like 5 of these people combined. Yes. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Bro, that's double team goal.
Yeah, I just really, I only mention this because, to be honest, well, one, for that list, and I'd love to get on the list, but two, the people that I've followed lately and just the interactions I've had, I was mad for a long time about Twitter, and you know this, because I would even have conversations with you about, you know, maybe I should just deactivate and decompress or whatever. But it's actually become my favorite social media spot again. And I also don't think it's a coincidence that I've talked about politics significantly less.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, dude.
So
this
funny. After the election, it feels like politics in general is getting talked about less.
Well, yeah, because I think for a lot of people it was like, okay, Trump's out, world saved. When that's
yeah. I feel like Biden, in a lot of people's minds, Biden was the apolitical pick.
Yeah.
Because, like, Biden was like, this is the guy that I'm going to pick so I don't have to think about politics for the next 4 years or for the next, 3.5 years or however you want to look at it.
Oh, dude. Imagine if, like...
Till Trump runs again in 2024. Against fucking Kamala.
Imagine if fucking, if Bernie was the nom and he won. I guarantee you, unironically, there would be a take of, okay, we beat Trumpism, now it's time to beat communist authoritarianism or some shit. Like, that would be a fucking take. Somewhere. So, yeah, I've been over it for a while. I've been keeping it more on the academic stuff, but fuck does it feel good. I'm like, this is where I belong. Because the thing is, too, and this is just me being on some real shit, kind of shifting tone, like, ever so slightly. You already know that I feel like I'm pretty shit tier as an activist. Like, I pretty much am, like, let me amplify this tweet and then just call it a day kind of thing. So I'm like, if that's all I can do, I probably really don't even have much business talking about politics anyway, beyond what concerns me as a citizen and what I believe in. If somebody asks me, I'm going to tell them, But, like, that's not really what I do. So it's more or less a me kind of like, let me stay in my own lane kind of thing and see how that works out. And I think it's been treating me a lot better.
Bro.
Good.
Oh my god. I saw somebody I went to high school with who ended up being like a really cool, like, basically, leftist thinker. Um, I actually ended up working with her when I worked at Giant too. She had a story up today. Somebody tweeted that scientists are saying that it'll cost like 22.20 or 22 point something $billion a year to prevent the next pandemic from happening. And the top reply was, well, of course, the person that tweeted it had like an indignant tone, like, this is ridiculous. We can never afford this. The top reply, though, that's 3% of our military budget.
Dude, I saw the same thing. I saw the same, like, whole thing unfold, and I'm like, fucking, yep. Dude, I wish people were that indignant about the size of our military, the shit we'd be able to get done.
Yeah.
If people, like, came with the same outrage of, like, whoa, what's the military bill? When was the last time the U.S. was invaded? Not attacked, but, like, invaded.
Right.
Never, yeah.
Well, and hell, even attacked. It's been damn near 20 years. Shit.
Exactly. Like, we're slashing
and no amount of military spending would have saved us from 9/11.
Like, what percentage did I even give you when we were talking about slashing the military budget together? Because I feel like I gave you a high number. Didn't I say like 70 or 80%?
I think you said 70%, yeah.
Yeah, 70%. Because even a 30% military, nobody is attacked. Like, guys, one of my biggest things,
dude,
yes, fuck off.
And dude, you realize too, even if we cut the military by 70%, the 22 point whatever billion that they were talking about to, a year to prevent the next pandemic would still only be like 10% of that.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I mean, think about it. So if you have a number, let's say, again, these are completely hypothetical numbers just for the sake of making the math easier. Say the military budget is 10 billion and it would cost, 300 million for the military budget, right? Because that's 3% of 10 billion. If you reduce that 10 billion by 70%, it's still 3 billion. 300 million is still 10% of 3 billion. So yeah, like it still would only be 10% of the military budget, even if we reduce the military budget by 70%. Bro, even if we reduce the military budget by 90%, we're still only talking about 30% of the military budget being needed for that pandemic prevention.
Yeah.
It's silly as shit.
Dude, it really is.
Oh, I'm ready to get a new. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's not pick a team because we might be about to get some shenanigans and maybe even a Rhea appearance.
Maybe, yeah, because I'm seeing Shayna and Nia here.
Yeah, Shayna and Nia are coming out. I think Lana is challenging Asuka for the title.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it was Asuka's idea. Yeah, I did catch that. She was like encouraging Lana, like, oh, you did good, you deserve it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Wow, Chiefin. Wow.
What'd Chiefin say?
For once, I'm happy Nia showed up.
Wow.
That's something you'll never, ever hear me say. I will never be happy that Nia Jax showed up anywhere.
Yeah. The only place I'll be happy to see her show up is on a WWE.com article stating that she's been released.
Yeah. Bingo. That'll be the one and only time you hear me say that line, Chiefin.
Yeah.
Oh, Lana off the ropes. Off the ropes again. Oh, so Asuka went for the hip toss, or the hip toss fake into the knee to the face. And there it is. Whoa, she hit it clean there.
Yeah, it was beautifully done. Nia said she's not in the mood. Yeah, I'm not in the mood for you either. In fact, I'm never in the mood for you, so why are you here?
Go fuck yourself, Nia.
Yes.
What is that?
There we go. Yep, mine's starting out already. It was a water bottle. She was hydrating you. You're welcome.
What the fuck was that, Nia? You did nothing.
And Lana's just gonna sit here and
I
watch this happen.
Nia's like all like, oh, I'm gonna like casually like maybe slap her stomach and make it look like I maybe kind of sort of headbutted my hands. And Shayna's just like, fuck you, I'm punching her.
Yeah. Are they gonna put her through a table now or what?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I think they are. Yeah.
I wonder if Lana's gonna do it. Dude, are we really gonna get Lana and Asuka versus these two for the tag titles?
Oh, Lana is gonna help her.
Yeah.
Wow, we really are gonna fucking do it. Oh my god. Hey Asuka, you've been working your fucking ass off in this pandemic, but we really want to get Lana over, so be her tag partner.
Yeah.
Put the women's tag titles on the line. Oh, Lana just said, we accept. All right, I'm gonna get my battery pack in, I guess. Poor Asuka, man.
Yeah,
Hey, you're really over. Let's use that to get somebody else over that won't be able to sustain it when you're done with it.
Mm-hmm. They never can.
Dude, and you know what I was thinking today? Because I actually watched, like, her exclusive, like, Survivor Series type thing.
Lana's?
Which, by the way, yeah, Lana's. I also watched Sammy's, which, by the way, was fucking fantastic.
I actually saw you tweet about that earlier.
But, you know, like, obviously, I don't care for Lana personally, but you know the energy on the podcast. Like, we're not trying to get mired in the negativity, whatever. I don't like her. I don't like that she'd be pushed. But if that's the company's priority, fine. Then the next thing to talk about is, did they achieve their priority in a way that I found agreeable? And, like, obviously, given our reactions last night, no, not at all. Because she got all teary-eyed and emotional, like, oh, you know, it means a lot to me. But it's like, I don't even like that this is happening, but if it had to happen, you really couldn't have her, like, actually get beat up, get almost bullied by somebody on the SmackDown team, and then, even if it was a roll-up, get the fucking pin. Like that's really how you make her sole survivor. I still haven't gotten the bad taste out of my mouth. It's been so bad.
It went from a bad taste to a bad aftertaste.
Yeah. That's actually really well put. Because I'm just sitting here like, you say you want to make a baby face, and it's true she hasn't been overtly heelish, but why should I support this? And she even said in her exclusive, like, I guess, you know, I am, I forget what she said. I'm lucky. She said she was lucky, and she said she was something else. And I'm like, you know, that I could even buy
Fortunate.
that. If maybe fortunate, I don't know. I'd have to go back and listen, and I value my time too much. But I'm like, I could even buy that if you had like an incredulous fucking counter to a maneuver, like in a pin, like even that pin she did to Asuka early on. If she caught somebody like that and got a pin, that would have been like, oh wow, she got a pin, and it was actually with a pretty cool pinning combination. Look at Lana like showing out.
Yeah, it was like an Oklahoma roll looking thing.
Exactly. Like, wow, look at her showing up when literally nobody thought she would, and she got bullied for it. But no, fucking luck out, and we're just all gonna annihilate each other.
Yeah, literally just existing is what won her the match.
I really hate that match, dude. And it's not even because
we
of
should
Lana
warp
stuff.
that. We should warp that into our own like leftist, you know, message of like sometimes just existing is enough. You don't need anything else.
Yeah. Oh damn, that's gonna go in.
You think? Yeah. Oh well.
But yeah, not even just the Lana stuff, which was horrible. I don't even like. Now they're setting up Bianca Bailey like after the match, and they're setting it up on Twitter, dude. Which I know you hate that shit because you want the setups to be on TV. It seems like they're setting it up on Twitter because Bailey is saying, "Oh well," more or less telling Bianca, like in her own playful Bailey way, like you choked out there. And then Bianca, of course, reminding her, "You were the first one eliminated by," and I mean no disrespect by this because I love her as a person, think she has promises talent, but Bailey got eliminated by Peyton Royce, who kayfabe-wise really hasn't set the world on fire since breaking off with Billy. And
oh my god.
And the thing is, like, Peyton eliminated her clean, which, again, good for Peyton. I can't stress that enough on the stream. I don't want my words taken out of context by anybody or misunderstood. But, like, even if Bianca would have shoved Bailey into a roll-up by Royce or something, at least then you could have made Bianca somewhat culpable or something. But nah, we're just going to have Peyton beat her clean. whole match was a tonal fucking mess. And by the way, just to stress, I said tonal, not total.
No, yeah, I think I actually picked up on that, yeah. Bro, they didn't stop it. They just didn't bother. They were just like, oh, there's the ball. Hi, ball. How's it going? Oh, you're leaving me. You're going into the goal. Hi.
Oh, I thought we were going to converse, but no,
I know.
cool.
I thought we were having dinner tonight. I mean, them curves is banging.
Yeah.
Ooh, that tip, though. Oh, we got a highlighted message from Javaris. I have to say this. I fucking hate how WWE's treating Asuka when she was the MVP of Raw since Becky left after getting knocked up by Sethington. Bruh, fuck WWE on many levels. Yeah. I mean, all valid. All very real.
I mean, I do honestly believe the reign could be worse, but, like, even when things are good, right, here's the problem with Asuka and any breakthrough Japanese talent, which, I mean, hell, could be coming to Io Shirai fans near you. Hey, I've got one really near me right now. It's like, even when they break through and they have a somewhat good run, because I would say that Asuka's second run with the title hasn't been terrible, but then again, if you were to press me, like, what's one really good thing that she's done? The most immediate thing I could point to would be last night with the Sasha Banks match, which she lost, in kayfabe, which, like, obviously that doesn't affect her as a performer overall, but, it's whatever. It's like, Asuka's so good, and they just give her really nothing. They give her a championship.
Garbage.
But again,
give her garbage.
Yeah, they give her garbage. And again, it's like we've said on the podcast before. Like, a championship isn't inherently meaningful. A championship is only as meaningful as you're able to make it, both with your talent and your opportunities.
I will also say I have been getting worked hard by the canned crowd noise. Like, it has really been, like, tricking me a lot, and it's annoying.
Yeah.
Those things where I'll be like, oh my god, the crowd is really popping for this guy. Or if it'll be like Drew, I'll be like, oh my god, what a pop. And then I'll be like, oh, but wait, it's fake.
There we go. I know Just Alex hates the canned in crowd noise. He can't wait for it to stop.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it's a little bit naive to assume that it'll stop when we get live crowds back.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, if they can get away with it, they'll fucking can it as long as they can get away with it, really.
It just makes the deception a bit cleaner with actual crowds.
Right, well, at the very least, if we have crowds, you can at least, like, tell the disparity between the crowd's sound, which could be piped in, and the crowd's actual physical reaction, which, is always going to be authentic.
Right.
Yeah, because I do admittedly still get excited whenever I hear, like, a really loud pop or, like, really, really, like, nuclear level heat. Like, you get that a lot for like Corbin and stuff, and I'm just like, wow, they really hate him. And then I'm just like, oh wait, it's fake.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things too where, like, if you complain about it anywhere online, they're just like, wait a minute, you mean to tell me that Vince McMahon is manipulating something in his product to suit his tastes? Shocking. Like, it's like they completely invalidate any problem that you might have with it because, oh, it's wrestling. Everything about it's fake. What's wrong with the crowd noise being fake? But I'm just like, that's supposed to be the one thing that's legit and authentic. What?
I hate internet discourse. I'm just waiting because when you said that,
that reminds me of, like, the whole, like, oh, you seem to you claim to despise capitalism and yet you've sent this message with your iPhone. Isn't that odd?
Yeah, when you're going through your whole thought process, pick a team, by the way. Like, wow, this person got a hell of a pop. Oh, wait, it's fake. I just pictured somebody, like, on Reddit or something chiming in, yeah, like wrestling, GGEZ. It's just like, fuck me, man. Fucking people.
Beautiful setup.
Thank you.
I saw you got demoed, so your sacrifice was not in vain, sir.
Hooray!
This is the laziest half crab I've ever seen, but it looks so painful. Oh, and she let go there. Ooh, that's high. But that ain't.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Yeah, great rebound shot here, man.
Isn't Charlotte out this time because she got her implants changed from like one type to another?
Oh, I didn't know that. I hope she keeps finding reasons to stay home.
No, I thought that was like the whole thing because the implants that she had kept popping, and like that's why she like had to get she had to like take time off last year, and like it was starting to become more of a frequent thing because they had popped again this year then, and I think that she went to get more stable ones put in that wouldn't pop as often.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, for her health for sure. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm just gonna recoup here.
Great job, bruh.
Thank you.
Lana's fighting back. Oh god, her extensions came out.
Oh, God.
Not all of them, but some of them. Nia went not through, but like onto and over a table. Oh fuck. Oh, but here's Shayna with the Kirifuda through the ropes. Oh, but here's Asuka. This is gonna be it. 1, 2, 3.
So wait, who won?
Asuka pinned Shayna.
Oh, my God.
I mean, of course she did, right? She's the women's champion. It makes sense that she would win. And of course, Lana gets to take credit for it. Oh my god.
Gag me.
God. I miss when Nia Jax had her fucking knees torn up. Those were the days!
Indeed they were, Edith.
Thanks, Archie!
Oh, my
Uh,
God. Ageism intensifies.
God, there are like multiple lines in that intro song alone that are problematic as fuck.
Yeah.
Like at least 3 or 4 lines that are just like, oh my god, why the fuck? Why did people like this show? And then you remember that 70 million people just voted for Donald Trump, and it's like, oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Riddle. Jesus Christ. Great shot, man. Oh, damn, MVP looking classy as fuck as always.
Hell yeah. Jesus Christ, that sounds hideous.
Riddle's hilarious. I love him though. Like,
MVP's just looking at him like, this motherfucker is getting out of my face in like 2 seconds.
oh my god. This is prime shit right here.
Yeah, let him know, MVP.
Montel.
Yeah. uh, goodness.
Oh, God, MVP's been so good.
I wonder if this is maybe potentially teasing like Riddle and Lashley for the U.S. title.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. Oh my God, I don't miss that.
Don't miss what?
Fucking Cena doing his "If you want some, come get some." That whole thing is so annoying.
Yeah.
Basically, John Cena's fake intensity is what I don't miss. Oh, people in chat are talking about how garbage of a person Nia Jax is.
Yeah, I don't fuck with anti-vaxxers, so.
Yeah. I mean, it's literally that's pretty much what the discourse is right now. Dominique just said, "Not at all, man." Regarding Javaris saying that he doesn't think he could ever meet Nia Jax because he'd immediately take a baseball bat to her knees. He basically asked if it made him an asshole or if it made him seem fucked up. And Dominic was like, "Not at all, man." And then he said, considering Nia thinks her immune system could handle COVID because God made it.
Yeah, God will protect you from the baseball bat.
Yeah, you know what else? You know what else your God supposedly made is the fucking system that allows me to choke on water because it goes down my windpipe.
Yeah, dude, I want you to say that to her with that exact energy.
Like, if you really think that our bodies were created by intelligent design, your bar for intelligence is low as fuck.
Ashton just being so done with the human anatomy right now.
I really am.
He's like,
God, imagine living in a world where hiccups exist and being like, yes, this is intelligent design.
I just gets about to hiccups and he's like, I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. I fucking hate hiccups. Hiccups are the bane of my existence. Right up there with choking on water because it goes down my windpipe.
Yeah.
You know what though? I've heard enough conversations and had enough conversations with like evangelical Christians to know that Nia would just pull the old like, those flaws were put there to test our faith.
Oh my God. Or I guess I should say, oh, their God.
Yeah, it is. They're real proud of it too.
Like that's the thing. You and
Please.
I even
Yes.
Excellent.
Wow, that goal. Sounded like I had a fucking vinegar stroke there. I'm having fun. Honestly, 85% of the fun that I've had tonight was just from our discourse together.
Aw, I enjoy discoursing with your face too.
Bro, look at the numbers we just put up. We are absolutely destroying our scorecards right now. Holy shit.
Yeah.
We both had 7 goals and 3 assists, and I had the 5 saves, which were probably literally all from kickoffs.
And our difference in shots on goal were by 1 because you had 10 and I had 9.
Yeah. So of course, you're still more accurate than me. You just gotta point it out, don't you?
Actually, dude, given that Keith Lee Lashley is next, do you want to like take a break here and actually react to this match?
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea.
Yeah, because it's almost 10 anyway, so like we've been playing Rocket League a lot, so we're coming up on the end here.
I feel really stupid, bro. Our
what?
I had the fucking Raw live reaction background up while we were playing Rocket League just then.
Oh, oops.
Damn.
It's all right. You guys still got to hear us, and that's the most important thing.
I mean, the whole goal of the Rocket League stream is to give them something to watch while we live react to Raw.
That's fair.
Like during commercials and stuff. But still, I mean, let's be real. Our discourse has been amazing throughout this whole thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Javaris said people like Nia are the main reason I stopped going to church.
Damn! Let them know, Javaris.
Oh, man.
Bro, you don't even need to, like, fucking, go to church. You need to build your own goddamn church for the wealthy. I mean, wealthy people practically are the American mythology anyway.
Yeah, we worship money in this country.
Yeah, no fucking doubt about that.
It's pretty ass. That went so long. What the fuck? You really prolonged that one.
I did. I thought you'd appreciate it.
I apparently I did. I didn't even realize I did. You pointed it out, but yeah, I apparently did.
Nice.
So, another kind of update, and I'm sure that you'll hear plenty about this on Thursday when we do our Rotten Butter question, but we've been keeping up with the MCU lately. We got through all of season 1 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., we got through the Avengers, we got through Iron Man 3 and Thor 2, and Captain America Winter Soldier. And we just, a couple days ago, started on season 1 of Daredevil, and I fucking love this show. Oh my god.
It's so fucking awesome.
It is, bro. The Netflix shows hit different. It's wild how good they are.
Oh, absolutely, brother.
And especially Daredevil and Jessica Jones, I feel like those are like the two that like they both had a weak season. Both of them, I would say season 2 was weak for both of them. But seasons 1 and 3 for both of them were so good, especially season 1. Like, season 1 was the best season for both shows, and then season 3 was the next best, and then season 2 was the worst.
Right.
And then like with Iron Fist, we like Iron Fist more than most, but season 2 was like next level amazing, and season 1 was just fun. And then Luke Cage is weird because the first half of both seasons is good. But the second half of both seasons is kind of trash.
Right.
Like, with the other 3 major shows of the Defenders universe, it's like clean splits between seasons where you can tell the quality difference. Whereas with Luke Cage, the split happens in the middle of the season.
Right, yeah.
And then you have the one and only Marvel Netflix show that consistently was just a fucking amazing show every single season. Now, granted, it only got 2 seasons, but Punisher, baby. Punisher.
Yes.
John fucking Bernthal.
So fucking good. Here comes the Haas fight.
Oh, man. Here comes the big Bobo.
It's time to be open for business.
Come on, Bobby.
Yes. This is gonna be a Haas fight right here.
I really like the Hurt Business theme song.
Me too, dude.
Like, I don't know if it's necessarily in contention for theme of the year for me, but I do really like it.
Yeah, it definitely fucking slaps on this side of things for sure.
You hear that?
That's you agreeing with me because of the slap that I heard on the other end?
Yeah, that was this song slapping.
Yeah. Nice.
Have we had any really good themes come out this year? I'm trying to think. Oh, and
well, look at Bobby already.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't heard Keith's new theme yet, but that might actually take the cake for me if it's good.
Oh yeah, I guess it was playing because he came out. You know what though? We'll be able to go back if we find a full version of this Raw. We can go back and at least listen to a sample of it, through his entrance.
I still want to go back and rewatch the men's Survivor Series entrance for him when he was on the men's team. Men's team. The final and most important elimination on Jey Uso.
Right. Keith Lee working that side headlock there. MVP, her business is already 0-1 tonight. They want to get back on the board, and Lashley's capable of doing it for him, but Keith Lee might have been the wrong opponent. I don't know. Because another thing I'm thinking, too, I know I mentioned that they could be doing Riddle Lashley down the road.
Bro, look at the power of Keith Lee. Did you see that?
Yeah, dude, he's a
He's
freak in
fucking deadlifting Bobby with one arm. What?
Yeah. But the thing is, too, like, if Keith would beat Lashley here, but then not win the triple threat and or fatal four-way, keeping Strowman on the table per your theory, then Lashley would have maybe two potential contenders. Maybe it would be a triple threat, him versus Riddle versus Lee, which, low-key, that match sounds like fucking fire.
What gives Riddle, claim to having a shot?
Well, no substantive claim yet, but just the idea that he had the interaction with MVP and just the idea that they put those two in orbit makes me wonder if they do something more. And by the way, dude, we may be able to cut out on Raw early, too, because they're doing another thank you taker thing here tonight on Raw.
Oh, my God. Fuck off, Vince.
As if Survivor Series wasn't enough. You literally gave him the main event of Survivor Series. You seriously need more? And dude, I don't know if you checked in on it at all, but they did the thing. They had superstars come out. They did a hologram Paul Bearer.
No, yeah, no, dude. I literally didn't and don't to this moment give a single fuck about the Undertaker retiring.
Yeah. No, I'm the same way. I'm just saying more in the sense of why do you need more airtime to do it when you did all this shit last night? You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
What else could you possibly need to do that you didn't do last night? And even
you know how we have the already existing portmanteau of McMasturbation?
Yeah.
I got a new one for you.
What's that?
Takerbation.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, he's thinking about the Hurt Lock.
Oh, shit.
Keith Lee could break out of this, I think.
I was just going to say that, yeah. We've got to remember, Lashley was the first person ever to break out of the Master Lock. I wonder if they'll have Keith Lee reverse the tide on Bobby with the Hurt Lock.
Oh, could be a pounce here. Well, shoulder block, but...
Shoulder block. Oh, dude, that actually, I can't believe that we haven't made that connection yet. Bobby Lashley uses a full Nelson when he was the first person ever to break out of the Master Lock.
It's mine now.
Yeah, he is the true master of the Master Lock, of the full Nelson, because he was the first person ever to break out of it, and no one's ever broken out of his yet.
Oh, Keith could be thinking a dive here.
Oh, my God. Oh, nope, MVP.
Reverend said, I'm watching you.
Bobby's going to be back in the ring by the time Keith turns around.
Keith, don't let him make the same mistake Sammy made.
What? Keith, are you doing?
Oh, Lashley. Forearms there.
Oh, my.
Oh, shoves Keith against the barricade.
Bro, is Bobby about to win this by count out?
I know he's going to break the count.
One.
Oh, damn, Bobby.
That power, though.
Jesus.
Oh!
Lashley might have just taken this.
What?
Oh, no, they went to commercial. I was going to say...
Bro, Lashley just ran face first into the ring post. What?
Well, it seemed more like the way the camera angled it that Lee's head hit the ring post. That's why I said Lashley might have taken this, because it looked like he knocked Lee the fuck out. But then they went to commercial. So
definitely did not see that. It looked to me like Lashley lost his balance and fell face first into the ring post.
No, he might have. I'm not saying that didn't happen. I'm just saying from my angle, it looked like they were trying to illustrate oh shit, he got head to post contact. But then again, I reiterate, them going to commercial, obviously the match is going to continue. But I guess with that, I guess we'll just talk, because if we get into a Rocket League game, that's going to overlap, and I really do want to see this match. Yeah,
because our Rocket League games go 8 to 10 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
It's funny because they only have a 5-minute time limit, a run time, but between the replays of the scores and stuff like that, it always ends up going over like 7 or 8 minutes at least.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're gonna see Ricochet at all tonight.
Yeah, we may. That's a good point.
Dude, I really feel like we haven't gotten any good new themes this year. I feel like all of the really good themes that are like new to us this year came out in 2019, like Bailey's.
Right. Yeah, because I was thinking Bailey, but then I even said to myself that was 2019.
Yeah, that was like October, November, I want to say 2019. God, we're only like a month and a week or so out. I really want to have a better idea of what my theme of the year is.
Yeah.
I always like to give it to a theme that came out the year of.
Yeah, it's going to be a difficult choice to make because if Bailey was
Yeah.
2019, that leaves me kind of stuck too.
Yeah, because WWE fucking cut ties with CFOs, and now all the themes they've been coming out with this year have been garbage.
Yeah, they've really sucked.
And not even garbage as in like just like makes your ears bleed, but just garbage as in like generic and boring.
Right.
Lacking identity. Which is like the opposite of what makes a wrestling theme good.
Right.
Oh, Javaris just said, yeah, Lashley is bleeding. I mean, I think you're ahead of us, Javaris, because we haven't actually gotten back to the show yet. Unless you're seeing like some behind the scenes shit. But I'm not surprised. It really looked like he got fucked up there. Yeah, he straight up could not hold Keith on his shoulders.
Jesus.
We are back now.
Well, he's got Keith grounded here.
I don't see him bleeding anywhere. But here, dude, I want to look at Keith. Yeah, dude, Keith's head didn't hit shit.
Yeah, you're right.
His right arm was between his head and anything that could have hurt his head. I don't see
at least
bleeding though, so I don't see.
Oh, there's the blood.
Yeah, okay. It's on the. He did. He hit his head on the ring post. I'm telling you. Wow.
I hope Lashley doesn't get cussed.
Oh yeah, that would be really bad. I hope it's just a scrape and not like an impact wound.
Keeley trying to fight out.
Trying to peel the fingers off. Oh, and there's the knees. Lashley going to town, man. Lashley's doing really good.
Yeah, I appreciate his attempt at the spot. I just wish he didn't hurt himself in that whole move earlier, but seems to have recovered nicely.
Yeah, yeah. I wasn't going to say anything. Keith looks dazed.
Keith's like, fuck, I really didn't expect it to be this hard.
I'm a little unweary about this match. Like, about this match continuing after the spot that happened.
Right.
Yeah, Javaris, I don't know if Lashley ever really had him, because, like, I think he used the barricade to prop himself up to maintain his balance, but I don't think he had Keith Lee in a way that he could walk with him at all. I think, like, as soon as he took a step, it's like he just lost him immediately again. Like, he might have had him while he was standing, but if you can't, hold somebody like that while you walk, you don't really have him at all, do you?
Yeah, exactly. I almost feel like the spot would have been better long term if you would have just, like, dumped him into the Thunderdome or something.
Yeah. Yeah, like if he would have improvised. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Frog. Wow, Bobby. Damn.
Bobby, fire it up. He's going to try and suplex him.
Oh my God, Bobby. Really? There's no way. Please don't drop him on his head. Okay, just a clean suplex. That's good.
Damn.
I think they just said that Keith is only 320 pounds. There's no way he's that low.
Yeah.
Lashley's probably around 280, and he's like an inch or two shorter than Keith. And Keith
Lashley thinking hurt lock.
significantly thicker than Lashley is. Like, Lashley is shredded. Keith's just huge.
Keith countered.
Oh, Lashley charging. Oh, got back elbow there by Keith. Oh, Lashley lead with the leapfrog. The leapfrog.
Yeah. Keith Lee, is he thinking Grizzly Magnum? No, body shots.
He is, though. He wants to hit Grizzly Magnum. He's, like, powering up for it.
Splash in the corner.
Oh, here comes the crossbody, maybe? Oh, the pounce!
MVP about to pounce too, but don't get the fuck out of here.
I gotta tell you, as much of a disaster. Oh, he's gonna pounce him. Oh, the splat! He cross-bodied him. Jesus, on the outside. Oh my god. I feel like I just cut myself off like 2 or 3 times. As much as the presentation of Keith Lee when he debuted on the main roster was a disaster, I've gotten quite fond of it. I like the gear now with the singlet, and you know I still have to listen to the theme song, but I'm assuming it's better. Javaris likes it, so I'm gonna definitely give it a shot.
Well, MVP, I don't know if you saw, he shoved Keith into the ring post.
I did see that, yeah. Cheater McCheaterson over here.
Lashley gonna try for the hurt lock for a 3rd time.
He's not gonna be able to lock it in though, is he?
Keith waking up, Keith waking up.
Keith! He's gonna break him down. Yeah, look, he's breaking it. Yeah. Get it, Keith. There it is. Yeah.
Oh, Lashley though improvising.
Is he gonna do like a backpack stunner? No. Or is he? Oh, he slammed him down. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, and here's MVP.
Well, Keith Lee already going to the triple threat, I guess.
What? Oh, man. I mean, the thing is, MVP just cost his client the match, but I wonder if Lashley is, like, actually messed up and, like, MVP just had to do something to improvise.
Yeah, maybe. Damn.
Bro, the way that Keith landed on Lashley and the way that Lashley landed on the mat, I really hope Lashley's like lower spine is okay, honestly. That looked really bad.
Yeah. It's a shame because I was even just saying, like, I wouldn't mind these two working together again for the U.S. title because I just don't see Keith Lee winning the triple threat next week. But if Lashley's hurt, like, obviously that's a problem in and of itself. You never want to see somebody get hurt. But then, I don't know. I think if Lashley just didn't overextend himself and was a bit more modest in, like, what he does in there with Keith Lee, like, they could actually have a really fun program together. But he was really feeling himself in that match, and it didn't always pay off.
Yeah, so now it looks like it's going to be Riddle, Lee, and Orton, I'm guessing. Wouldn't it be so interesting, though, if Styles beat Orton and we got 3 guys that haven't really gone after Drew yet?
Yeah, that is true.
That would be so fun. But if Orton beats AJ, we know it's him. We know he's going to win the whole thing.
Either that or Strowman makes his case because, you know, he got a score out of the building tonight. I don't think your theory about Strowman's that far-fetched, man. So I'm keeping it in my back pocket.
Oh God.
I'm
ready to get back into Rocket League now, baby.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Picking a team.
Oh, I just saw Abel say that match was tremendous. I want to see a rematch, yeah. I would agree with you if Lashley didn't kind of mess up with Keith on his shoulders there.
Yeah. Again, I thought it was a good effort by both guys, but like you gotta be honest with yourself about what you can do. And maybe to Bobby's credit, he really thought he could do it. And I would just hope if there was a rematch, like you just wouldn't try that spot again, because now you know for sure, like I can't do this.
Where are you, bro?
I'm getting back in goal.
Oh, well, you didn't need to do that. I just wanted to know where you were.
Well, I was on their side of the field because I was trying to convert, but either they juked me or I don't know exactly what happened because I've just been kind of focused on I'm recapping what we just saw there.
Yay!
Excellent job.
Hooray! Oh my god. I really, really hate the Firefly Funhouse now.
Yeah.
Alexa has definitely fully ruined it. Bro, I have a Sia song stuck in my head.
Hmm.
You know who
Did
Sia
you?
is, right?
Beg pardon?
I said, you know who Sia is, right?
Yes.
Nice shot. I didn't even know you were around. Great job, man.
Did you listen to a song by them recently, or?
But yeah. There's a song that she has. I don't even know what the name of it is. I could probably find it though. But yeah, I played it earlier. You know, because I have a playlist that I had another song that I wanted to listen to, and then the next song after that song was the Sia song, and now that's the song that's stuck in my head instead of the one that I really wanted to listen to earlier. Oddly enough. Oh, I'm going to midfield trying to get there. Oh, that's a weird, awkward angle. Yeah, they got first. Nobody likes you, Nikki. Not even your former best friend.
Yeah, I hate everything about it.
My mom at one point was like an actual fan of Nikki Cross when she was like the toned down version of her crazy gimmick on Raw back like a year or two ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
My mom really liked her, and ever since she's joined up with Bliss, my mom's just found her annoying.
Yeah, me and your mom have a similar dynamic with Nikki because I think I even said like on the podcast, with her toning down the crazy, like I did like her a bit more, and then they just stuck her with Alexa, which I could have liked if Alexa just turned heel on her, and it built up Nikki more as a baby face, but no, they always got to be extra with Alexa.
Oh, we're doing Nikki versus Alexa here.
Yeah,
Demoed Boomer.
if only, right?
Bro, mood. Damn it. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Bro, I feel like I'm getting the runaround. And they scored. Jesus.
Could this be the first time we've done overtime? No, it's.
No overtime. Good night, Nan. Love you too. Oh. Oh. Power slide. They're going to hit it up. I knew they were going to hit it up. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no.
We did say no overtime. That technically still would be correct.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
He's spiraling.
I don't know the meaning of the word. I'm really glad I scored there because if I would have started saying I don't and then I would have not scored, I would have really struggled to improvise to make that make sense.
Yeah, I mean, like, and come on, we believe in you. Shut up.
Yeah, you're a good heckler. It's frustrating.
Yeah, it's pretty great. I love being me.
Oh my god. You would take it to that place. Sorry. No. They're gonna hit that. Why would you do that? No. Oh my fucking god.
We can still tie it up and get an extra
Listen,
point.
man, we can score 3 goals in 10 seconds. It doesn't mean we're going to. See, that's an easy goal, or at least it should be. Yeah.
Do you have the Rocket League background up, by the way, or not background, but like actual stream?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if there was still any other one. Because I was gonna say, well, at least
I just found the Sia song that I listened to that I have stuck in my head. It's called Together.
Which is exactly how we're gonna get through this predicament, sir. So see, it all worked out.
I think I'm gonna just do it all myself. That was a joke.
Yeah.
Oh. Great job.
No overtime. Yeah. It'd be so funny if they scored like 2 goals in the next like 10 seconds.
Can I say, shut your mouth. There we go. Woo! I got a demo! Great job. Oh, Javaris with another highlighted message. Am I the only one that doesn't give a god-honest fuck about Bliss versus Cross, which they should have done months ago?
Oh, dude, if we gave a fuck about it, we wouldn't be playing Rocket League right now. So you're definitely
Bingo!
not the only one.
Was his name-o. Thank you.
Oh, I tried so hard there. And they just note me at the last fucking second.
I feel like Alexa Bliss's new gimmick right now is just like baby wrestler.
Yeah. Oh, man. Nikki takes her down there. She did say she was going to try a different approach, you know, after Alexa fucking mauled her last week.
Nikki now going to town on Bliss. Stomping away.
She's stomping the mud hole, but can she walk it dry?
Asking the real questions here. Better journalism than Wolf Blitzer. I'm proud of you.
Yeah. Dude, it's... Compared to that fucking hack, it's really not that hard.
I mean, I never said that it was a high bar to clear. I was just trying to compliment you, okay?
I think Blitzer and whichever Cuomo is like a fucking news anchor are the journalists I hate the most right now.
Well, I know it's not Rivers.
Ah.
He's the lead singer of Weezer.
Oh my god.
And Andrew is the governor of New York.
You know, I feel like you were really proud of that line just then. Like, really proud of it. You couldn't even contain yourself.
I mean, if you would have given me a score, I would have expected like an 8 out of 10, so.
I go, wow. Oh my god.
I'm uncomfortable with this match right now.
This is... I did ready up if you wanted to get into another game.
Oh, no, yeah, I thought we were just going to finish reacting to this match, and then when it was over, we would get into a game.
Okay, sure, yeah, it's fine.
I also I'm about to have a little bit of food, so that's another.
Dude, that's cool because it's almost 10:30. So even if you wanted to just react to the rest of Raw, like I honestly wouldn't mind. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because we do have AJ Orton, which, I mean, if Orton tries, it could be a fun matchup. It's just when does he try, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, against a guy like AJ. There's been no dialogue in this match either, really. Not since Alexa said I win after the hand slapping game.
This is so fake. Kick her in the face. God. She's not going to believe. No, she is going to believe you because she's. Oh my God.
Because she's fucking babyface in WWE, aka dumb as shit.
How can you be both Super Nikki and dumb as shit at the same time? Well, maybe you haven't been Super Nikki in a minute, to be fair.
Yeah, the last time we saw her as Super Nikki was pretty much the last time we saw her on SmackDown.
She's lying to you!
Yeah, she's gonna hit her with Sister Abigail out of this hug. Yeah.
You dingus, you deserved it.
I just really want to go out of my way to approve your usage of the word dingus.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite insults ever.
Oh my God. So the one glove says play, and what does the other one say? Die or something? Because I see a D on there.
Plague.
Oh, is it? Is it play and plague? Did you get the...
No. That was a meme. I'm sorry. I didn't want you to think I was real.
Oh, okay.
Pain.
Oh, that makes sense.
Playing pain.
Oh my God. Haven't I made this gimmick so much better, everyone? No, it was my favorite thing in the company and you ruined it. Fuck. God, if we were doing a review, we honestly would have just skipped right over this. I mean, I can't speak for you, but I wouldn't have wanted to say shit about this.
Yeah, this would have been a quick heat of the night. It was awful. We hated it. Let's move on. Oh, they're going to do Taker first and then Orton Styles?
Why do you hate me, WWE? Well, actually, I already know the answer to that question.
Yeah. Oh, I'm genuinely contemplating calling it here because, like, is Randy Orton versus AJ Styles as a match really worth us putting through 10 minutes of Undertaker-bation?
No, we should call it here.
Yeah, I think I agree. I think we're going to call it here, guys. It's been a fun night. John and I have had some really fun discussions. We hope that you all enjoyed those discussions. Some of them were sparked by comments by you in the chat. So we appreciate you all. Right now, I think there's only like 7 or 8 people here, but we do hope that you are all enjoying the show. We are going to cut it out here because Undertaker is just not worth it. And like Orton AJ isn't worth putting up with Undertaker. As cool as the match might be, like whatever. It's not worth live reacting to if we have to put up with Taker shit. So we hope that you all enjoyed. We're going to close it out now. Be sure to go over and subscribe on YouTube because we're not done with YouTube. We're still going to be doing YouTube like tomorrow for Stardom and stuff. It was just a rough goings kind of night last night because of the connection problems we were having. But connections was much, much better tonight because like we were having connection problems even on Twitch last night. It's not like it was a YouTube only thing. It was an internet problem, which seemingly was not a problem tonight. So make sure to subscribe over there, bell icon, follow here, all that fun stuff. Subscribe here if you'd like. Follow us on Twitter, buy our merch on Teespring, donate to the Patreon, share, all that fun stuff. We've got Stardom most likely tomorrow. I'm not going to guarantee it tomorrow because they might just be having some bullshit go on and we just don't know. But we are hoping to see you tomorrow for Stardom. Wednesday, we've got 5 Fave 5s in NXT. Thursday, we've got Q&A. Friday, more Stardom, hopefully, and a SmackDown Twitch stream. We'll be right back here on Friday night at 8, doing the same thing. So we hope that you're looking forward to all that. And, of course, we hope that you're all able to remember to stay tuned.